Konnichiwa, minasan. Watashi no amai wa Jaeger desu. And we're back on the front. In the last episode, some pretty sad things had occurred. We lost Kira Masayao. We lost him. Those cunts are responsible. And we're getting them back. Oh, the phone was aggressive. You can't say the word cunt! Hey, I'm trying to prove I'm not family friendly. Anyway. So, we previously lost our dear commander. One of the legends, unfortunately, who has passed on. But we shall avenge him. And we are avenging him because we have launched a pretty big series of attacks, which have hopefully now crippled, well, which we've killed. Okay, so we've killed the daimyo, his son and heir, and a number of other generals. Now they're recruiting, I think, another daimyo? Yes, they've recruited yet another daimyo, who has 4 dudes. So they are going to be struggling to have any kind of hope for, and I think that's their capital as well. Yes, it is. So we're now going to be avenging our dear commander's loss by killing their shit quite effectively. Right, so we're just going to hold up over here. That's pretty good. And also, Kuwana Tokikuni acquitted himself quite well in his first major battle, being able to lead quite effectively, dealing a decent amount of damage, and overall, I'd say pretty darn good as well, which is nice. Anyway, so we're going to end the turn. Unfortunately, over on the north, one of the armies I had was successfully able to kill 2 enemy forces as part of the revenge mission, but unfortunately in that process they were not able to get back. So, annoyingly, we're going to have to just deal with that as a problem. But we are going to counter fairly quickly, and stuff is going to be done. But yeah, it's annoying regardless. But yeah, so the Matsuda are going to be dying. I'm not even going to begin to contemplate the prospect of peace. They are pretty much like, no, we're going to go to war with you. I'm going to keep attacking until you die. Painfully. Miserably. Which is fine. I'm going to ignore the Noshima.
Send multiple trade ships to a trade post.
Where? The fuckers are trying every single time. Motherfuckers. No. Fuck you. You are not allowed to do anything. Boom. Target eliminated. Perfect. Right. You got a priest, have you? I'm assuming that's what a priest looks like. Yeah, you need to get the fuck out of Dodge. You are very much in need of getting the fuck out of Dodge. I know I need the ninjas to prepare, but that's a pretty large army. Okay, these guys are not recuperating. These guys are full. This army is here as well. It has mangadels. That's a problem. I could, if I wanted to. Right, you've got a mortar and a thing and a commander, and you have, there's 2 commanders. Both are prepared. They are preparing an army. I think they're just trying to build up what resistance they can. It would be a good idea to attack. You know what? I think what would probably be a good idea is probably to kill. I mean, both of these dudes are really. I don't know. It's very difficult. Imperial roads and towers. We can't build that yet, can we? No. They have epic architecture. Right. That's fine. That's okay. Right. If you would like to jump into that, because then what we can do, we have this. No, there's nothing here, is there? Right, it's a hunting lodge for you then. What we're going to do is I'm going to build up. Well, I'm going to, because this is a castle now, with like 1 turn before it's pretty much indomitable. So we're going to leave the matchlocks in, but we are going to move the infantry out to act as reinforcements. And also we've got their shiny armor, the new boys. And also now we have a sword school, which I'm going to upgrade into a Nodachi daimyo. Daimyo dojo. Right, you. Well, we can only do one thing. That's the problem. How good is that agent? He's a level 2. It's... I'm gonna be a dick. Dead. He's gone. Alright. Ooh, that guy's pretty fucking good. I wonder... How much? 25%. I was gonna say. If he could. You. How are you? 51%. You know what? Let's try it. It's nice having the extra move range, but how much would that piss off? I mean, that's an investment right there. If I could kill that, or even if I wounded that, that would be brilliant. And also, this fucks over the Saito. And... Oh! Sanatsune. Oh, you are lovely. Also, hello! Oh, you bellend. Wait, no, hang on. I've got an idea. You can attack, can't you? Yes, you can. Right, you. Now, logically dictating... Ironically, you could probably attack that and win. With the numbers that you've got, you could win that. Obviously, we're sending him as reinforcements. But we only need one army there. And we can attack Hoki. And arguably, Hoki is going to actually prove to be a very good province for us to take. Because it actually is in a very good point on the crossroads. It doesn't quite control the entire crossroads, but it does give us a pretty decent front line. You're too damaged to do anything useful. And this army in here, well, technically speaking, they need to convert, but it's like... Ooh. Damn, that's going to be quick. Anyway, so let's start the siege. Kobayashi Yukiyoko. Oh, that's pitiful. That's very pitiful, but I'm going to do it because I'm an asshole. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Very, very true, mate. You see, a lot of people... I love these speeches that you have at the beginning of the loading screens. Because they do give a personality and a presence over. And you can tell, like, you can argue that, you know, Bismarck was a classic and... Oh, whatever. But, like, he's the kind of person who... Right, do they have a speech? No, because speeches are for rich people. Right, Matchlocks. You will form up, look absolutely stunning. Are those Matchlock towers? No, it's just archery. Looks like the Matsuda are... Right, there we go. I'm still in the throngs of a cold, by the way, so do apologise for that. Maybe let's speed things up. Now that we have an army, it's like, ha ha ha, the enemy don't think...
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours!
It's like the game's just saying, I know what's going to happen. You don't need to explain. Oh, it's just embarrassing. But no, I kind of fancy this because I want to pick on the Matsuda. So, I'm also hoping to be able to kill 90% of the garrison without suffering a single casualty, so that's fine by me. So, yes, as I was saying, so basically, the personality of the commands is... So, yeah, some of the people I've sort of, over the course of the years I've been doing stuff, I've found that the quality of some of the speeches you get reflects quite a lot of the intelligence of the guys. And you can kind of say, well, no shit, Sherlock. But it's like, it's nice, though, because you not only get an understanding of the person's mindset and the reason why they say something. Like Sun Tzu, for example. But you can also get the mindset and the logic of the times, you know? And it's like, even though you could argue, you could say, oh, but, you know, they were generals, they were people who wanted to go all out with warfare. Like, yeah, but... they also weren't big fans of war. They realized war was not good, you know. But Bismarck, like that particular speech, Bismarck saying, you know, even though you want to fight for your glory, your current, because a lot of the time when you would look into the history from a very bland perspective, most people would assume that back in these days they all thought that war was the best thing since sliced bread. But really, it's not. They even people in ancient times were like, yeah, this is pretty fucked up. But they still did it because they knew the reasons why they needed to fight. And for me, that's something I've always enjoyed about history, is that it's peeling back the book, or removing the book entirely, and gaining the fresh and understanding perspective to understand what drove these people to do shit like this. That's what I love about history in general. Alright. So what we're going to do to round off of the siege is kind of the same tradition as always. Get the cannon to blow up a majority of these archery towers. Nuke the walls and the gatehouse, preferably. Come into the castle, nuke the gatehouse with what's left. I'm going to send in the Naginata Ashigaru because obviously I don't want to sacrifice a single samurai to attack in this thing. Because these guys, pretty much Motochika's army is going to go forward. And I'm going to actually send these two Ashigaru units to push up, just so that way maybe the game will give me Okabayashi as a commander. Hopefully. One could very much hope. I would say a good perspective for them would probably be here. Because it's a little close, but at the same time he should still have eyes on the gatehouse there. And then we can blow that up, so it's all good. We also have no bows. No, never mind, I'll shut up then. Fairly certain you can use bows, right? No, that's another unit. But they're the bodyguards of Motochika, so, you know, wherever he goes, they go. Even in the game, they're like, no. These lasses who are fucking terrifying and probably, arguably, the best unit for my army. It's fucking terrifying threat. We're going to blow up the walls, try and make sure things are there. Once I move up, we'll try and nuke those dudes with shot. So we are going to lose some dudes, but again, we'll send up the Matchlock Ashigaru, the garrison force, and then they can attack that. And then we can improve the castle defenses. But I like this castle. This castle's a nice castle. And then once we've done that, we can begin to shit on some other dudes. Maybe I'll get the Tokitaka's Tanegashima, only because they have a very good range. And also they are probably the best. Like, these guys have 175, these guys have 170, these guys are 150. So... and the guns are turned around. Beautiful. They all will fire at the same time. Right. Load the cannon. Fire off, mein Kommando. Feuer frei! Ugh, my nose. Oh, my nose. Apologies for the sound, but my nose has been blocked all day and my energy levels are low. Right, that's 30%. We'll try and nuke all of these areas here, and hopefully we'll draw the confidence of these dudes to try and withdraw. These guys are steady, but I'm hoping that will be changed in a sec. Nice. Ah, miss.
Our weapons made short work of their tower.
Good shit, good shit. Right. Nuke. Actually, let's do a test. You're not moving, but you're in ranked fire. Now, will you lose energy for simply being in ranked fire ability? If not, I can always just have the guys on ranked fire. Whoa, that's a lot of dead dudes. And there's still a bit more to go. Sadly, we're going to have to duke it out with the archeries on that one. But what I'm hoping is we can kill enough of these dudes so that they rout. Like how you're not hitting the actual target. Not the target I was talking to you about, but sure. There we go, one more. Ah, damn. But no, what we can do is hopefully get these guys to rout, and then these dudes will start coming up, and then I'll get my matchlocks to basically start plopping them. And then after that, it's just a couple of units of Yari Ashigaru. There you go. 66%. That's it. Get to a point where I can shoot you. Right, okay. Nearly fresh, so maybe it's a contender. Let's say there. Right, matchlocks. Oh, sorry, matchlocks. Cannon. Sadly, we still need to get Motochika to have the ability of stand and fire. That is, stand and fight. It is a very good ability. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I haven't had much experience of it, but it is very good. Yeah, I'll have to wait for the troops to miss. It's fine. Feel free to ignore. Oh, nice. Wait, is that 2 shots? That's 2 shots. Nice. And we're missing and hitting the gatehouse, which is nice. I mean, arguably, it would be nice if...
Our weapons made short work of their tower!
No fucking point, is it? Nicely done. Alright, and now you may begin to run. I don't really want to give the archers in the background a fair shot, so I'm going to have to probably tighten the front. I'm going to have to tighten the units up, which is not a good idea, but it gives me the freedom to maneuver. Because they're going to shoot, but then my guys are with the discipline and quality of that is expected of these dudes. I'll fire into this archery tower, see if we can get some lucky hits. Oh, this is where having fire rockets would be beautiful right now. Raketenwerfer would be absolutely fucking glorious because they can pop a shot over the top and like smack a Rooney.
Our weapons made short work of their tower!
Pinpoint accuracy, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there you go. Majority of them down. That's perfect. I might send in the Tanegashima. And the Arquebuse Samurai as well. Maybe even these dudes to just have a crack as well. Right, they're gone, which is perfect because then now these guys are going to have a go. Now, the theory is these guys in the background will also have the ability to shoot. Right, now we have the luxury of doing a bit more, so I'm going to nudge you guys up a little closer. And then you boys will basically get a chance to pop a few shots. You have taken some level of casualty, which is a bit of a shame. But that's okay. Right, cannon, you've destroyed that. That's fantastic. Right, I want you to shoot... Oh, yes, the Matchlock Tower. I don't think you could actually... Oh, like you kind of can see it, but since you blew that one up, I have no doubts you can hit that one. Once again, inspire the cannon. Just the no pressure club. You're doing good. I'm not going to lie. Matchlocks, you're being shot at, and you're not shooting back. Do tell as to why you're not shooting back. Oh, there we go. You're just reloading. Jumbi Kanjo. Right. So we got one tier of Matchlocks firing. And then you guys start shooting. Rapid volley. This is beautiful. Oh, that's cheating. Scummy. Alright, cool. Well, you boys begin to make your way towards the left. And you will act as reserve. Cannon, how you doing? 90%.
Our weapons made short work of their tower.
Yeah, in a matter of seconds, they've pretty much blitzed the entire fucking wall. We'll charge them up. It's fine. Right, you boys withdraw. We probably suffered more casualties that the enemy have available, but it's fine. I'm in no fuss. I'm in no rush. Right, try and nuke that area now. I'm going to wait a bit. I'm going to try and see if I can nuke that from afar, and then all we have to do is just... Okay, so you can't shoot that. That's fine. Can you shoot that, though? Nah, you can't. Right, well, what we'll do is make it a little easier and nuke those archery towers for you from a distance. Or is that the limit of your range? Ooh, it is. Right, we'll focus on one area then. Sadly, this is the one disadvantage we have of not having any bows. We can't do the usual flop a few shots over the top and then hope to the gods that you can do whatever. Now, my biggest concern, of course, is the samurai retainers, because the samurai retainers are, in fact, quite a dangerous foe. But I need to remember the range of Bareshigaru. I reckon I could probably get out of... I think I'm almost out of their range, especially with Tanegashima. More experience, isn't it? How accuracy are you? 33%. That's not bad. Right, we'll have to about face. But that said, we did get rid of the worst of the towers. That matchlock was quite a big...
made sure to work on their tower.
If I could name you, I would name you Pinpoint. Or Tower Fucker. Oh, that takes me back. Oh, you cheeky whippersnappers. Boink! You thought your Bareshigaru was gonna survive. Oh, how wrong you are. Can you shoot like around... it's a shame you can't shoot that. Oh, shit. Oh, that terrified me for a sec because I thought I'd lost a whole bunch of troops.
In grave danger, my lord.
Right, well, let's... Right, you've set fire to it, correct? Yes, you have. Good. Stay away from that plate. No, stay away. 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 Wait until the thing's exploded. Right, now you may go up and try and take that place. Are you out of your range, mate? That's all the towers gone on a single cannon which still has ammo to spare. You are... I will name you the Tower Fucker. You have earned that title. Like, my god, sir. I had a feeling it was going to be this case. I fear I may have to involve some samurai in this battle. Keep moving. Oh, yeah, very tired versus confident and tired. One of you boys needs to come up. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, we're going to have to get some samurai. I didn't want to, but I'll move up my commander as well. We got dudes in there, but those samurai retainers are going to be fucking destroying those dudes. Yep. Yeah, they're going to go. Right, its slugfest is going to begin now. Not what I wanted, of course. But there we go. Yeah, the casualty intake we're going to have for this place is not what I wanted. Right, get up there. Right, we're nuking those dudes, which is fine, but the problem is they can't nuke them forever. I mean, they're Ashigaru, I'm not going to concern myself too much. It was just the casualty intake is a bit lot more than I originally wanted. This is probably the disadvantage of not having any bows in an army, which is a shame, because I honestly wish we didn't have to have this as a problem. I really kind of wish I could have moved myself completely away from requiring bows, but there you go. Right, 3 katana Ronin, please make your way inside the walls. I will give you a burst of energy, though I actually can't reach you, which is annoying. Yeah, withdraw. You're done. I don't want to lose the unit, so might as well. Right, you boys are done. Right. And then... Ah, shit, we lost the commander. I was hoping I was going to keep that commander, but oh well. Another time. We've not had a slugfest in a while, have we? Not that this is a good thing to celebrate, mind you, but, you know, it's something. And then, as you get a bit tired... Yeah, we're gonna push to the last minute. They're gonna just keep holding, aren't they? I mean, in fairness, we do this. We're gonna take a few more casualties, but that's fine. And then surround them. There we go. It's an old technique I use, but it's basically you charge the in order to get your troops being able to move, in order to get your troops to be able to maneuver into... Right, now, charge across. Kill every single one of them fucks. Just watch as my dudes just pour right through these fuckers. I'm also doing this because it's satisfying watching my army killing their army. This is all to avenge Kira Masayao. And we've taken the castle thing, so... Those dudes couldn't run away even if they wanted to. I'm fairly confident that they can't even contemplate the fact of survival. It's nice just watching someone die. Yep, there's the last one. Gone. And that's the day done. Castle taken. And a decisive victory. So we suffered some casualty intake, but I don't think it's too bad. And also, we destroyed a large... Well, I said we took a castle which, while admittedly it's not very well defended in terms of quality, we do have a pretty decent location to continue our push from, which is something that is very good. There we go. Abada still didn't lose a single unit, which is fine. Yes, please! I was hoping we could have this. Who is this man? Okabayashi Naokuzu. Yes! Please, please, please stay alive. Please, please, please don't betray me. I believe you will become an amazing general. Avenge the loss of Kira Masayao and all those other dudes. It's very important. So, what I am going to do is, to be honest with you, what would be a good idea is to attack now. Only problem is we have two very big armies with fuckloads of fire projecting mangonels. That's not good. They have 4 fire projecting mangonels. They can counter me in terms of that. I kind of wish we could, like, I don't know, force... I kind of wish the priest could convert or bribe... Oh, that's okay. Could you bribe? No. To be honest with you, I kind of wish it was the priest. I wish the priest could basically convert and get... You could choose which units to basically say, abandon your weapons and pray to your god, which is now my god, which is now your god. But no, sadly not on that score, which is a shame. Right. West Nagato has the ability to do something useful, so I'm going to make it into a church because it's cheap. Ah, the 3 Matchlock Kaboyas are available now, which is good. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, there you go. What's next to recruit? We got one heavy bune that needs to be recruited, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a couple of ships that will need to be secured. Yep, there it is. There's the fleet. Let's have you sail over to yonder and help you prepare for the destruction of the enemy's fleet. Ba-boom. There we go. That's a pretty good fleet, I would say. I think I'm still recruiting. Yeah, I've still got other ships being recruited. It's lovely. So, naval-wise, we're actually doing pretty darn well. What are you? Oh, you're a trade ship I used once, yes. Also, I have an agent now who's returned to service, which is great. I will need to... Actually, to be honest with you, now I can actually ferry this dude up here. It's actually quite nice, isn't it? Oh my god, that's going to be terrifying. We need to keep pushing, but we need to also... I don't think I should assault this army at the moment. Those Mangadels are going to give me hell. We need to find a way of isolating those Mangadels and picking them apart piece by piece. This is probably where having cavalry is going to benefit me. But the problem is I've not got any cavalry armies or any kind of cavalry units that I want to use. Like, I honestly don't think I need cavalry. At least, okay, as I hate having just said I need cavalry. No. I have not had a major requirement for cavalry for quite a while. So, obviously, it's something that I will now jump into, hence why I'm now going to recruit some cavalry here. But it's not something I'm overly keen on having. Especially since, I mean, as I said, this is something that I've never really thought I needed to have. Of course, now is going to be a separate endeavour. Though, that probably means I'm going to have to be on the defensive for a bit, but that's okay, I can hold the defence. What I might do, though, obviously I need to upgrade that sector. What's this? Oh my god, are you serious? Sorry, I just realized. Fletcher's on the front! Yes! I love you, Hoki! Oh. Right, yeah, I love you. Ah, fucking love you. Right, matchlocks and firebombs. If you could go here, please. There we go. In fact, arguably, I could do this. Because Easter Zumo loves me. And religion is just going to start popping up. How are we doing over here? Christianity is doing fantastic. It's the majority religion, which is fine by me. Right, you feel free to jump into Oversea. And you feel free to start making your way to Oversea. Because Christianity is doing so well. The next province over, though, is going to be a bitch. Inaba. Which I'm surprised isn't the capital. I'm honestly surprised it's Mimisaka, but, you know, shit happens. But no, we're going to have to try and seriously make some pushes towards the east, if we can. But no, so far I think we've done a pretty good job in clearing out most resistance from our front. Yeah, it's going to be one of those things, isn't it? But still, I'd say let's hold the defense for now. I'm a little concerned, obviously, over Mr. Kuwana Tokikuni, but that's fine. We need just to hide. As long as we can hide, that's fine. Maybe we can ambush those dudes. Who knows? I think that would actually be pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie. Hiding, oh yes, there's my priest. Slowly walking up. Waddle, 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 waddle. Oh, we've got another fleet. I do need to get my fleets and shit sorted. Oh, there's East Suo as well. I mean, I'm recruiting now, so it's too late. But yeah, they're all. That's the issue, isn't it? That all the buildings which have the cavalry, they're on the back. They're not on the front lines. Oh no! Why? Oh, for fuck's sake! Damn you, Matsuda! Smashing my table in rage! No, it's fine.
This ship carries a huge crew for Yari cavalry excel at chasing down a fleeing enemy.
Oh, I could have gone with a fucking... a shame. Oh, hello. Was ist das? Can I apprehend you? Might as well. You own shit now. Oh, how lovely. And the priest is like, fuck you. Oh, it's lovely. Right. I need my recon. Recon. Oh, hello. Yeah, you're dead. Oh, that's not good. Wait, 29%? You serious? Get in there. Get in there. Well done, mate. Well done. Yeah, you fluff it. Yeah, you puff that smoke. You jammy fuck. Well done. Oh, he's not even that good at bloody assassinating yet. That's fantastic. I could do that, but I think that's probably better. Alright. So what's this? Okay, so this is the army over there. Right, we've got two assassinate. Well, we've got two things. I'm going to fuck with these dudes a little bit. I could sabotage the castle gates, to be honest with you. That would be a good idea, because then we assault that castle, which does have a decent... What's this? That's a pretty good amount of money. Recruiting units is not something I'm overly fussed about. I mean, yes, it's nice, but really it's... Okay. What can you do? What's your range? You, I think... Oh, no, sorry. What's your range? Okay, you, I think, should be the one to sabotage the castle gates. And I think you should be the one that gets sabotaged. Right, okay. Question. 70%? 67%. Alright, I think you should go for the sabotage of the castle gates then. Right, let's do this. I'm going to launch an attack, but the more important thing is I'm going to sabotage the army that's right next to the castle. Now, obviously, this army is going to engage and this army is going to engage, but the hope is that because this army is inside, there's only one army which coming in as reinforcements, they can't use the... Wait, that means that if I... Wait. Of course, if I attack the castle gates... No, because if I want to attack the castle, I'd have to do a fucky route which would fuck me over. So you need to sabotage the castle gates, so that way we have a chance of getting in. Fantastic, which means now we don't have to worry about knocking the gates out. You need to sabotage the army, so that way they can't do a single thing whilst I fucking hate you. You numbskull. Right. Ooh. Risk it for a biscuit. Yoshiaki, come on. Yes! Perfect. You... Oh, I was going to say puff that smoke, but unfortunately we can't. Oh, we still have to... We still get fucked over! But can I still lay siege? Please lay siege, please lay siege, please lay siege. Yes! Fantastic! Right. You can move up. I'm going to do something a little risky. We're going to go that way and do it. I guess we can't fucking... Right. Right, this is a bit crazy, but this might just give me the... Well, this one's apparently a hat in the bag sort of thing. And this does, of course, mean we are going to take some casualties. So I'm gonna save this just to see what happens. But I don't want to deal with those fucking catapults. And those catapults are fucking dangerous. So, by doing this, we can potentially kill the battlefield. Yeah, there's 3 armies with a fuckload of dudes. So in theory, this should be a piss take. Okay, I'm beginning to regret this. Ooh, that's a lot of fucking dead dudes. How many dudes did I lose? Oh, what? For the price of that? No. No, I will not have that. No, that's... No. You'd think that was a easy piss battle, but nope. I would think I was biting off more than I could chew on that one, but Jesus. I mean, I knew that I thought I had a decent Izzard for... Oh. Did not quick save. Oh, I loaded the wrong save. What? What? I'm fairly certain I saved. I'm like, why is it loading a save that was completely different? That's so weird. Little pop-up just saying called worms. Yeah, no. Just listen. You able to attack still? Yeah, we still can attack. Right, so the army that we're going to be facing is going to involve the new daimyo as well as the bunch of troops. They will have reinforcements. The castle we're going to assault, I'd say we're good for that. The enemy army inside the castle is going to be well equipped, does have some decent-ish quality troops. We are hopefully going to ignore that, and hopefully by destroying this castle from the outside in... oh, it's a different map. We finally have a different map, guys. Woohoo! Only problem is where we'll be deploying, there may not be... It may be awkward. Yeah, a little bit. We have no idea where the enemy spawns are going to be. We have no idea where our spawns are going to be. And it's going to be a bit of a clusterfuck. But it might work. But yeah. There's another opportunity to smack down... Oh, actually, this is a commander who is involved. I think we've actually found a commanding officer dude. Right, let's have a look. Oh, that's actually quite a good castle. I like the multiple ring tier defense. Again, a castle that I've wanted to take for quite some time. Well, I take for quite some time. A castle that I've taken...
My lord! Our ninja have sabotaged the gates!
Yep. So they will... have some experience in battle. That's the first. Okay, so the good news is that... Oh, this is a very good castle. I like it. It's very traditional. Nice little multi-tiered defense system. I kind of am sad that we're not going to be able to see this get much use. I'll be honest with you. Like I'm not likely to see our defenses go in, but this is a very nice battlefield. It's actually quite difficult to attack, to be honest with you. Unless I go back over way here, but I don't like the concept of doing that unless the enemy reinforcements start coming from the north or around here. But our reinforcements are going to be coming from here and here. So in theory, the enemy reinforcements are in fact going to be coming from around here-ish, maybe around here-ish, but again, no idea if that's true or not. The cannon will need to be deployed close to the army, though. I don't really want to risk it for a biscuit, so I think probably around here. Although that said, there's not a lot of things. And they all have matchlock towers. That's not good. Oh, this is be perfect. You know, I might just say... I'd say that's fine there. Right. You boys go over to here. The 2 units will go to here. Arguably, you boys should probably consider going here. Cover for those dudes. Right. You boys are going to chill here. Matchlocks are going to also chill here. And the commander will chill over here. Start. Oh boy, that's a bit close. Matt. Ooh! Good fucking hit. Oh, they are coming from the north, and it's in an awkward spot, which will take them forever. That's really good. This is a good siege. I'm half tempted to let the enemy get into position, though, because then I could just nuke them from afar, which is nice. Right, mortars are actually, to be honest with you, defending this place is my wet dream now. Whoa. Instant fucking satisfaction here. Because look at the multi-tiered defenses they've got. And also, these armies are all over in the distance. And these armies are going to have to take the fucking... Oh my god, I've just realised something. I've just realised something, and it's fucking amazing. You boys, except you, run over here. Run over here as fast as you can. You're not going to stop the army, the cavalry getting there. Can they make it across the other side without even having to take that route? Oh, they can as well. They could, and it looks like it's possible, they could go all the way around. No, they can't. They'd have to somehow come back down and take this river crossing, and there's no shallows. This could give us a beautiful opportunity to do something extremely dickish to the enemy. And I'm going to take full fucking advantage. Get the commander over there. Right, you boys. Target that wall, nuke it from afar, please. In general, inspire them to do great things. Oh god, the lag in this match. We've got bows. Is it bows? Shit, yeah, it's bows. Right, matchlocks. I've got a job for you. You will deviate and go that way. We'll get dudes to run over to there. Bows will not go there. Bows will go here. I'm curious as to how that army is going to get there. The army may not even get to arrive there, but I'm very curious. You're the only matchlocks we've got. They're reacting as well. Right, you may cease fire on that. Alright. Trying to think of a good place. Knocking them out on this wall would be good. If we can kill a fuckload of troops. Right, so they have to go up here. Where's the next part, though? So, do they have... so it looks like the AI is honest to God struggling to do anything here. And it may mean I may be rushing over for nothing. But if I can force the enemy into a defense... if I could force the enemy to go into this thing, this will be like a river battle. And I could fuck the enemy royally here. Resulting in all of these dudes being completely destroyed. Which will give me the beautiful opportunity to do some very effective damage. Right, beautiful. Mortars are having a fucking... This is a map for the mortars. Right, where's the mangadels? If I'm not mistaken, there were some mangadels in this map, unless I've already docked them out. Good. I suppose the good thing also is that because we're killing so many dudes, it's actually making my PC not work as hard, which is nice. But no, the thing that's concerning me is that there's no other ways through them. Nope. They have to, if they want to get through, if I'm an infantryman, how would you get down? There probably is a fucky way to get down, but that's fine. I don't mind that. Right. Yari, Samurai, Ronin, whatever. You will set up defensive positions here, and you will stop them from getting across that bridge. Matchlocks will set up defensively as well, and we're going to unleash hell. The enemy are going to try and reinforce their troops and try and do whatever, or they're going to not be able to do anything, and I'm just going to be able to fucking sit there, blat away at all points, laughing my arse off. You boys, feel free to start moving to counter. Oh, Yari Samurai, no, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Right. I'm very curious. I am very curious. Also, really? Oh. You are responsible for many kills this day, even though it doesn't officially recognize it, and I'm always annoyed by that. Oh, no, it's there. Like, seriously, I don't get why that happens. Or why it doesn't let you have that as a fucking option. Like, it doesn't count the kills that you've made whilst doing that. It's so silly. I don't think the AI can actually get its troops out of there. Like, I think if you're honestly spawning there, you're actually pinned in. Oh, you should be able to get troops down there. If I was to go here, could I do it? Yeah, I can. So why don't... Oh, yeah, Waters. How you doing? You got it? Ah, oh, 8%, damn it.
One of our units has used all its
Oh,
ammunition.
damn. You're already out. Right, I probably should have these dudes do their thing and do some damage. Ah, it's a shame. That would have been lovely. Good job, though. Well done, Mortars. You've earned your keep today. Okay, so... yeah, the AI should be able to do something. I'm keeping my eyes peeled on that, because that should give me something. I'll get the archers to start moving in and provide some... yeah, the pitifully small amount of troops. Cannon. I think I will probably set you up here, initially. And then we can do whatever. So you boys start raining hell and fire. And then what we'll try and do is we'll try and counter their archers and try and... yeah, they're fucked. And also, considering that that's their final keep and resting place, we could probably find ourselves easily... yeah. What's going on over here? Their reinforcements are pretty substantial, but I don't think the AI can seriously send its troops in. But I would laugh my ass off if they all died because they were part of the defense. It's like, doesn't matter, they've lost the battle. That would suck so hard for them, though. Like, that would be a dick move, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm smiling at that concept, which is brilliant. My dudes are a little on fire, but that's fine. Set those dudes on fire. If the enemy army doesn't want to move, I will move my matchlocks back into position to try and counter whatever kind of shit may be going their direction. But yeah. Only because the matchlocks are really designed to knock... only I want to use my matchlocks to knock out their infantry on the walls, and my bows to knock out the infantry running around, like the soldiers. But because there's still a large portion of dudes... right, cannon. Accurate shots, if you please. Well done, lads. You deserve that reward. They're stuck. They're not moving at all. Right, well, what I'll do then is I'll start moving my matchlocks back. Right, withdraw. Matchlocks. Oh, sorry, matchlocks. Cannon. Make a move towards the tower. Hopefully you'll be in line of sight. Whatever. Well, that said, we are coming up onto the beginning of the episode. Beginning at the end of the episode, so what we'll probably end up doing is coming into it just as we're blowing up or assaulting the base. But this castle is absolutely beautiful, and I love it. Oh, hello. Troops are moving, but can they flank? Bordojo. Alright. Guessing cannon can't shoot. No, cannon can't shoot. Even though technically you can see it, but the smoke is probably obscuring your sightline, is probably the excuse you're giving. Yeah, I had a feeling. Right, cancel that then. And limber up. Well, we do have a bit of wall that we could destroy, but to be honest with you, I think we've done enough. At least for these dudes. We could do with having these dudes come along and perhaps nuke them from afar, but it's fine. Really, I want to use my bows to try and hit some free targets, which is the thing. Can I actually... No, I need to nuke this area. And they do have some bow samurai still at the ready. Ah, they are bringing reinforcements. Are they moving or marching? They're marching. They'd have to go that way, wouldn't they? Okay, tell you what. 3 units of Matchlocks will stay behind and do whatever. The 2 Matchlocks units that we have will be more than sufficient to try and, you know, deal the blows that we need to have. Right. Over here, then, we will use the 2 spear militia units that we also militia units. The Naginata Samurai with better armor. Arguably, these dudes should be at the front, but then... Right, you boys make your way over to yonder and prepare for a rough battle. You boys come in as reinforcements. Matchlocks, I need you to set up on the defensive perimeter. And maybe go along... Yeah, something like this. Just so that way we've got something. Because you're going to be... We'll see how much we can poker through. I'm very curious as to where these bad guys think they can come through, though, because I'm not quite sure. I don't think they're probably supposed to be here. I'll be honest with you. I will be honest. What I'm most concerned about, though, is that they're going to somehow completely outflank me. But I can't see a way through. I mean, the AI is using its abilities to do something, so we know they want to do something. What? We're not sure. But there you go. Right. We're now going to start engaging their bows. Yeah, that's a good spot. I'm hoping that they kind of come around and go down here to start fighting here. Because this is going to be a crucial spot to fight over. Now, it is a large army, so what I will do to provide backup is send these dudes across. Right, you boys are a little tired, which is not good, but it's okay. Right, archers. Well, commander, make your way over there. The enemy are going to shoot, but not many of them can shoot because we've killed a fuckload of their dudes already. And apparently their general's behind them, so that's fine. 20 dudes already, that's not good. We're all tired as well. Shaking, that's fine. Where can you go? If they can outflank the entire base, if they can outflank the entire river, then I would say this map is flawed and not very well designed. But the time it's taking me to do this is remarkably... Well, I'm really taking my time, and the enemy still can do stuff. So, it's not like... Oh, come on, dude, take the shot. You should take a shot, come on. Okay, yeah, no, that's a little crap, in my opinion. Right, you boys, make ready to defend this area here. I was really hoping we could get like a river battle style choke point system going into effect, because that shouldn't be crossable at all. But the enemy are kind of willy-nilly making their way across that. Right, where are you going with this, is my question. Oh yeah, I fucking see it now. There it is. That's the choke point. Right, well that's fine. Well, not really, but, you know... Okay, the enemy is going to try and get over this hill with that little crest line. How? We don't know. But the enemy are going to do something a little bollocky. So we're going to try and counter that as best as we can. Apart from the rather horribly designed... well, I say horribly designed. Area that needs updating, for sure. Right, Matchlocks. I will have you in a defensive position here to watch out for that. You boys, wherever the fuck these dudes are coming from. Right, Yari, set up along here, in case whatever. Now, the enemy will have the downhill advantage. Yeah. And they're going to pile all their troops in as well. And they're all fresh, whereas my dudes aren't. Because they've had to run across all the half battlefield. But that will give us the freedom to really maneuver. Wherever the fuck these bastards are going to chill, that's not our problem. Right, well the good news is that we're going to kill some generals at least. Yeah, they're all choking up there. Right, Matchlocks. Yeah, no, don't bother. Right, you boys, you can make your way over there now. You boys, just make your way back over here. Reinforcements are here, which is great, because we're going to need them. And I'll send my commander over to provide support. You boys... Well, at least now we know how the defenses are going to work. Again, there's no guarantee that it's even going to work, but like... Again, we're defending, well, let's say defending. We're going uphill, which is not really what you're supposed to do. Not really, but because we've got an absolute fuckload of troops coming into it, it's not as bad. Right, you're good. You run out of bad guys to kill? Good. Right, I need you to relocate a little bit to the right and start pumping shots into these dudes. Take care of them. Take care of them. And then these boys can take over and do whatever we can. I just want to try and nuke these guys at the front line, and then we'll start talking about killing other dudes along it. There are these dudes at the top of the wall, though, which is a little concerning, but that's fine. We can target them and blow them up. Right. You boys, start countering with your shot by knocking out these Bodojo Samurai as well. Or, no, the Yari Samurai can run around and do whatever the fuck they want. These dudes keep running around acting like willy-nilly, and I'm just like, kapow, kapow. Right, you taking care of those dudes? No? Well, keep shooting. How are we doing with these fronts? Not good. Really need to start piling in now. You know what? Up there you go. Everyone bull rush. It sounds bad, but we need to start countering these other dudes who are now starting to pour through.
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
I mean, their morale's going to go down, admittedly, but... Right, they're going down, they're going down, they're going down, they're going down. How are these dudes doing? They're taking shit, unfortunately. Downside of them being in such a awkward position. Bows, I think, need to start rolling up a bit to here. To which then I will tell them to engage whoever they want. You boys need to start moving into position and making ready. And you guys need to start coming up to try and defend against this counterattack, which is now they're all piling in. Yeah, they're just pouring through now. Right, if you can, try and dig your way up into that area, but I don't think... Oh, wait, no, I've got it. No, here? Actually, stand and fight here. Yeah, this is right next to the front line. And this guy's going to be able to cover the entire flank, which is perfect. Right, we are going to suffer casualties here, unfortunately. But that's fine. Well, okay, so the design of the map could be better, not going to lie. The enemy are literally piling themselves into a spot, which arguably would be better if I got my bows involved, wouldn't it? That was dumb. Yeah, that was a dumb call. Why did I do that way? Also, my bows are taking shitloads of fire. Fuck's sake. Ah, I hate it when these bastards have range supremacy on me. Oh, I'm going to just have to balls charge it, don't I? I should have moved the bows to the left-hand side because then we could get vertical fire on them. In my defense, I didn't think the enemy could go all the way around there. Matchlocks, don't bother. Oh, those bastards are going to have high supremacy on us. As I go left and push my way through there. Or should I go right? The problem is they've got so many fucking archers, though. It's irritating. I don't like attacking where I'm on equal ground with the enemy. It feels wrong. And their reinforcements are here as well, which is not good. Here. Not that way, but we need to find another way. Right. Right, well...
The men are fatigued, my lord, and some must rest.
Yep, I don't blame you. So, I think we're going to cut it for this episode here, because we've been going for a little bit. But we need to continue the siege, obviously. And, yeah. Oh, this map. Oh, this map. In my defense, all I could say is I was hoping that they would do it down here, where I think, honestly, the map designer also probably intended for this area to be used. But unfortunately, it looks like he didn't quite get the terrain blocking right. So the AI naturally just went, well, I'm not going to go across this choke point. I'm going to go across the easiest terrain, which is here. So the enemy has a bit of a block point here, and I arguably should have seen this. You could have argued, oh, you should have seen this sooner. But I'm like, well, I was hoping that the AI would get to, like, here and then turn back like they did with here. So, yeah, it's irritating. But what we'll try and do is we'll try and counter this area as best I can. I've got my archers who will finally now realize it's probably better for them to be here, flopping over to the top of this area, killing as many dudes as possible, draining the enemy of reinforcements. I'm gonna have to slug it up this fucking place. I hate this so much. I don't want to do this for this area, because don't forget there is a giant army right next to us, but I know this is going to be easier to defend than it is to take. But fuck this area right now. I love this area, love all of this, but this is fucking me over. Because I think it's a map designer issue, unfortunately. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out.